Hello everyone, this is Lucky Barber here, coming back with another foodie video on a healthy, nutritious, typically lunch meal that I have for myself, that I make for myself. I call it protein candy. So all it is cottage cheese with tuna fish, canned tuna, canned in olive oil only, and you mix the two together in a bowl and you eat. And you can drink some water with it as well, or a cup of coffee. That's it. So this is what it is. Let's just to break it down for you. So I get an empty bowl, a spoon. You get cottage cheese. Typically I use it with, if I can find at the store, low-fat skim cottage cheese. No matter the brand, but it's just low-fat. This is 0.4% milk fat skim cottage cheese, which contains good proteins. Let me zoom in here for you. This thing has to zoom better. So just to read it, since the Apple iPhone is not a good phone, it's so per half cup, it's 90 calories, 0.4 grams of fat, 0.3 grams of it is saturated. Cholesterol is 5 milligrams, sodium is 370 milligrams, carbs are 6 grams, fiber is 0 grams, sugars are 6 grams, and protein is 15 grams of protein per half a cup. So I use that. Then I use canned tuna canned in olive oil. I use the Italian brand, Italian source tuna. I use two brands myself. One's called Rio Mare, which is this. Another favorite brand, typically it's what I use. It's called Callipo, Callipo. It comes in a red box. You can Google it. It comes from both Rio Mare. Rio Mare comes from Sicily, I believe, and Callipo brand tuna comes from Calabria, where I'm from. Both are good. I just prefer the Callipo brand tuna. I find it has, for me, a slightly better taste, but either one is fine. So in terms of this, some of its nutritional content, it is, if you can see here, so for one can, so one small can like this, each can is, if I can source it here, might be, I'm sorry, each can is 80 grams, and there's three of them per sleeve. So per can that I just showed you, it's 12 grams. This particular brand is 12 grams of protein. The Callipo brand that I mentioned that I prefer has 16 grams of protein per can, and it's similar size, if only just a little bit bigger, but pretty much the same. Callipo brand has 16 grams of protein per can. This is 12. Carbs are 0. Sodium is 310 milligrams. Cholesterol 30 milligrams. Fat is 7 grams, and calories 110 grams per can. The main content here, of course, is why I'm using it, is 12 grams of protein per can, plus the protein, the cottage cheese. You mix it together, and then you're off to the races. So this is what I do. So you open up your cottage cheese, voila. I put my recipe, if you will, is I use 2 tablespoons. I grab 2 heaping tablespoons of cottage cheese. You dump it in a bowl. Make sure you don't make a mess. That's it. Maybe a little bit more. You can play with it to your heart's content. That's it. So it's in a bowl. 2 1/4 heaping tablespoons of skimmed cottage cheese. Close it up, back in the fridge, and you get your canned olive oil, or canned tuna in olive oil. I gotta learn to speak. So let me just put it down here and open it up. Like that. Then what I like about the olive oil in the tuna is when you dump the whole can, including the olive oil, into your bowl of cottage cheese, and getting the creaminess texture of the cottage cheese coupled with the creaminess texture of the olive oil that's in the tuna blends well together, and it gives you a nice silky feel in your mouth as you eat it. So that's why I love it. Plus, the olive oil itself imparts good qualities into the tuna and into your body as well. So that's it. So you just grab it, dump it in there, then I'm running out of hands here. And you just kind of dump it into, and you dump it into the bowl using the, sorry, I'm running out of hands. I only have one pair of hands. And you dump it into the bowl using a spoon without making a mess. Carve all the tuna out of the can. Put that away. There you go. Normally what I do is I then wash the can. I rinse the can under water to get rid of the excess or vestigial amounts of tuna in there, just to keep it clean so I don't throw a can of tuna in the garbage, a little bit of tuna in there that'll rot. So I just wash it out first and then dump in the garbage. Just a little tip. Anyway, so there's the tuna fish in the bowl, and all you just gotta do is mix it up like that. Just mix it around. So that you properly and thoroughly mix the tuna fish and cottage cheese together. So you blend the olive oil and the creaminess of the cottage cheese itself. And that's it. You're getting the protein from the cottage cheese, protein from the tuna, and it tastes extremely good. I mean, it is really good. That's why I call this protein candy. I mean, it's healthful. What is it? It's cottage cheese with tuna, and you're eating it. You drink with a glass of milk. No, drink with that. No, forget about that. You drink it with a glass of water. Sorry, or coffee, or tea, or nothing, whatever you want, and you're good to go. I have this for lunch. As a good dose of protein in the middle of the day. Your body will break down the protein for the balance of the day, which help you burn calories, help you achieve your weight loss goals and muscle maintenance goals, etc. And overall, it's good for you. It's a healthy meal, not terribly expensive. I mean, a sleeve of 3 of this cottage cheese, a sleeve of these 3 tunas, 1 sleeve of 3, depending if it's not on sale, it's maybe rounding up, maybe $5 per 3. Sometimes it's $4.30, depending less if there's a sale, but that's pretty much it. Cottage cheese, the same thing. Maybe it's on sale, maybe $2.50 per tub. This one's 500 grams per tub. And that's it, and it's good for you. So I call this my protein candy. That's what I'll call it. Give it a shot. And depending on where you live, I'm not sure whether you'll find the brand of Rio Mare or Callipo, C-A-L-L-I-P-O. I'll put them in the description box. If you can, I buy them locally in Toronto, typically at Italian stores or Italian area. See if you can find them in any stores or delis near where you live. If not, perhaps you can Google them and see if you're able to purchase them online from anyone. I highly suggest you consider it because these are very good, very tasty tunas. Tunas captured and sourced from Sicily and Calabria, Italy. Now this is solid light tuna and olive oil. This one is skipjack tuna, olive oil and salt. The Callipo brand tuna, it comes in a red sleeve and the can is red. That is, I believe, yellowfin tuna. Again, sourced off the waters of Calabria and South Italy. And that's it. So that's protein candy. Give it a shot. Enjoy it. Now, if you work out in a gym, as I do, this makes a great post-workout meal. So after you come back from the gym and you have your either whey protein shake, which digests faster, which is recommended as well, or have this meal as well, if you can, when you return home as well. Nothing's stopping you from having this meal and a whey protein shake at the same time, whatever you can handle. But this is good because your body will break this down for hours afterwards. So it's like a protein trickle effect into your bloodstream, helping you burn calories. You're still getting the protein into your body, etc., etc. So anyway, this is typically what I have for lunch. You can have it for dinner. You can have it as a late evening snack, whatever you want. That's it. So please give it a shot, enjoy, and have a good day. Have a great day. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thanks. Bye.